Sit on! 180! Sit on!
From the gun, it's Jackson. With it complete. Step the penalty and move forward. Dobbins running out of the gun. Shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Mike 55! Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Check. Hey, middle. Mike. 55.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what
zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Block. Check. Go. Zero. Check 26.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of mid-game. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Here we go.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep. I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Let's go one more.
They snap it to Tannehill. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, report. Report. What we got? Mike 55, Mike 55. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
From the gun, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Jackson will throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Jackson down on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring it.
It's evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Mike 55. Wait, Ozzy. Shut up. Watch the run.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
54. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
From the gun, Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Daquan Jones. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and then we'll start to look ahead at Super Bowl 53. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
Set, ready.
58's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
44-yard line.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 22 yards there, a first down.
Hey,
A gain of 22 yards. And
Right,
the
right,
Titans
right.
first down.
Tannehill on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Tannehill. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Set, ready.
I know he ain't got it. Right. He's tight right.
To the air again, Tannehill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Watch 54.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Sit hot. 180. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. Upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Khalif Raymond now. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Let's go. 80. 58's the mark. Hip.
They're running it. He's checking it.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jayon Brown picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. To throw is Jackson. To throw on third down. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Yo. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Know your job.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down. Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A gain of 7.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on
Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 24.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Tannehill's pass intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Steven Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
At their own 25-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
He's scared. Right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. A gain of 3, second down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Go 58 to the mic. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
From the 39, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Matt Judon able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Titans 24, Ravens 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there. Good for 16 and a first.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Hey. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check.
Show an 8. Show an 8. Hurry. 50. Check 50. Switch.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Derrick Henry.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give a whole lot of credit to the running game and offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Set. 30.
Mike, 58, right there.
Block. You ain't going nowhere. Watch the safety creep. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and choose the clock with Henry, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Zero.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
58's the mic. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 52.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down.
Here we go.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
No. Off. Check 24.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. But Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.